All right, so let's see what's going on for Pisces for the last 2 weeks of December. Wow. Okay, this star card has been coming up, you guys, not only in this series of videos from December to January, but also readings I've been doing lately. So this card talks about our guides and our angels, blessings around us, connecting not only with the earth, but connecting the esoteric with the groundedness of water and earth together. Getting blessings and messages through your angels and your guides. So pay attention to those, Pisces, for this second half of December. Interesting. Then we have the King of Pentacles. And this card usually represents an earth sign, speaking of earth, which would be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. I have a feeling some of you are yelling out at me, it's a Taurus in my life. I just heard that right off the bat. For some of you, it'll be a Capricorn or Virgo. Interesting. So let's see how this person plays out in your life. This card they're sort of facing away from each other. I'm not getting really a lot of ill effects from this King of Pentacles, nor should I. This is usually a person who, but I'm just saying I wanted to intuit who this might be. And the court cards are interesting because for every person, they're different. For some of you Pisces, they might be someone who's great in business. They're mentoring you. They might be your accountant. They may be your attorney. They may be your real estate agent. Then maybe your father, your brother. I'm just saying they have a business sense, though, and they're very grounded. Or sometimes they have the business sense, but they don't use it. So maybe that's why they're coming up. But someone who's normally good with money, their physical body, they take care of their body, all the external things in life. And maybe that's why Taurus just jumped out at me, because Taurus really loves things. They just do. We love Taurus, don't we? So think about who this might be and put it in the comments below. Let's see what the first 2 weeks in. Oh, this card's been coming up too. This is the Chariot card. First 2 weeks in January. All right. Well, Pisces, this is looking good so far. We have the Page of Wands facing the Chariot. So, okay, so the Page of Wands, the wand cards are about what we do in the world, our work, our message, what we love to do. And this is, it's a young dude, so it's news of a new beginning. And he's facing this Chariot, and the Chariot's like moving out of the battle zone and into a higher land. I'm thinking of a battle zone where you've been possibly, and moving into land that feels calm and peaceful, but where you have some go juice, where you're really excited about moving forward. This is not because of luck that this card came up. It's not because, you're a lucky Pisces, you won the lottery, and maybe some of you will. That'd be awesome. I know it's real high right now. It's like 145 or million for a certain group of states. But it's not because you're lucky Pisces, but it's because you have put forth the effort, the hard work, you've had support, you've been through the trenches, you know what it's like, you've been there for other people. Feeling a little bit of feeling of creativity here. Creative movement. I like that for you guys. Maybe this King of Pentacles is giving you some good advice. This Page of Wands can be a younger person, a fire sign, which would be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Can be that type of person. Maybe they're going on this ride with you, this journey with you. Let's see what their transition card. Wow. Okay. I'm not reading these in reverse. Well, okay. Interesting. we're just kind of going along smoothly here. And, I was thinking to myself, life isn't always just, rosy and a day at the park or the beach, is it? No, that would not make for a good play, would it? We need a little bit of, grinding in life to make it beneficial and to grow. Or not. But anyway, what you have as the transition card is the what's they call the devil. I call it the transition card. I really do. It's funny because it's in this position, but it absolutely is a transition card because to me this card represents, you can see how these two people are bound and chained to each other. It can represent feeling bound to a relationship, feeling bound to a job because, well, by golly, it pays the bills. At least I hate it, but it pays the bills, that kind of thing. Feeling bound by alcoholism, by drug addiction, spending too much shopping, any of these things we can overdo. And it's earthly, it's the things in life. And I was saying a minute ago how Taurus loves things. That would be an interesting connection if any of you all can relate these two. Okay, just saying. Well, this King of Pentacles may or may not have something to do with this transition. But let me know in the comments below, because of this feeling of being bound, or maybe you felt this in the past and you're like, I'm not going there again. That's not worked for me in the past. I'm not going there in the future, or I'm not staying in this relationship any longer. I feel a newness. There's a fire sign that's approached you, or your inner fire is saying, no, I'm moving on. So different scenarios, but there definitely is some moving forward in your reading, Pisces. Let me take a look at my crystal. This is for Pisces for mid-December to mid-January. Okay. It's just letting you know what I see. A lot of white. So at first I thought, well, is that snow? So a lot of you in snowy areas of the world. That wouldn't be you, Australia, or those of you below the equator. I think for some of you it could mean the beach, so maybe just enjoying that. I do feel a little bit of iciness, and not just the look and the visual, but iciness from another person. I have to take a deep breath here. Or maybe you being icy towards them. Maybe that, hey, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. It started on the 3rd. Today's December 5th, and it goes through December 24th. So, it's the planet of communication. And when Mercury decides to take a siesta for 3 weeks, then communication can be off with other people. Our computers and phones can go defunct. So, maybe you've are getting ready to have some words with someone, and you might be the one expressing how you feel. Just saying, because I feel a bit of, and continue. There's my dog wanting to communicate as we're speaking. And those of you who are feeling like, those of you who are feeling a little bit like you're in a desolate feeling or time period, just sending out strength and the feeling of hopefulness to you. I'm getting that some of you are feeling a little, not all of you. Some of you are going to be happily, merrily going along your business and just everything's joyous. Some of you are going to feel like, this is a time of year when I feel a little bit down, lonely. Again, sending out big hugs to any of you all that are experiencing that. Seeing a lot of amber too. Amber is the color of the 3rd chakra, and that's where we store our emotions. It's also where we I encourage you to have your inner strength. So citrine, as I always point out, is a great stone for that. Just lie down, put it on your stomach. It's great for digestive issues. It's great for feeling that confidence. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to add up your cards. I have here 17. Court cards are 1, so 17, 18. 18 and 15 is what? 33. Okay, 18 and 15 is 33. 34 and 7 is 41. Right? 34. Yep. Okay. So 41. 4 and 1 is 5. 5 in numerology has to do with feeling unrestricted, feeling a sense of freedom, playfulness, adventure. And it might be, with this, what happens with this Chariot, you're cutting the ties that bind and you're ready to move forward. All right? Some of my Pisces friends are going to be feeling that, wanting to cut those ties that are restricting. All right, and the 5 in the major arcana cards is the Hierophant. Well, I can't tell you how many times this card has come up, either as a, counting the numbers, or really more on the spread. So the Hierophant card is usually doing things by the book. It can mean doctrine, religious or spiritual doctrine, social conformity, institutionalism, being obedient. I'm just giving you some definitions. Being obedient to tradition. So whatever that might mean to you is, and that's where I stopped because that's what it feels like for a lot of you, is it being obedient to your spiritual growth, to your religious connections, to your authority, your personal authority. Always remember to, strengthen your own inner authority, which is, again, this particular stone, the 3rd chakra, which comes up. So maybe it's about personal strength, as well as, saluting or being part of that other higher authority that you're with, is gaining strength from that higher authority.